My project was meant for me to be able to connect with some of the people that were technically shunned from our community, and they're even being looked upon as people that dragged down our community, dragged down our development, and they were miles away from the nearest hospital. And I thought, instead of treating them like objects, let us give them the love humans get. My community project was supplying medicine and first aid kits to a disabled center where the school children. When we went to the Center of Hope, they said we can't help them in any way because they've never had kids help them. And I assured them that even though we might be kids, we can help in many ways more than once.
I want to do it because I also received love and it's amazing.
So I want to give you some of that love. My first job was initially finding team members. I had only 2 friends. I had to go socialize and make more friends. I made a gathering, and then that's when I started socializing, and I ended up with 5 team members, and we went to the hospital. At the hospital, we tried talking to the manager. It ended up failing because they viewed us as kids. I went to my aunt, who's a nurse at the same hospital, and my aunt talked to the manager and came out with some medicine supplies. Some of the nurses which actually came and showed us how to use needles. We went to the care center. All the children started smiling. I just felt so warm inside. That is God trying to tell you, you did good. Now, learn that even though you might lose something, just think about what the other person can gain instead of you. And when we went there, we taught them how to use the medicine supplies, how to use Band-Aids. It's really important to be able to give and think about what they are going through and how that situation is. Some of the challenges were mainly communication, because my friends felt like, back then, they felt like I wasn't talkative enough to be a leader. We sat together and we started communicating, and communication is really the key, because after we did that, everything was smooth sailing. My project changed me by showing me the wonders of giving, and by showing me that being generous and being cool-headed really helps in some situations, because back then you would say something to me and I'll just flip. Project didn't only change me, the way it affected my friends is to see them socializing, and that made me really happy to know that I helped them get out of that shell that I once had.